Hi there, and welcome to the show. You're listening to another episode. Every other Tuesday, I release a short bit about whatever's going on in the Parks household or whatever's in my head at the time. It's a way for you to get to know me a little better in between my rare disease interviews. Two people inspired today's episode. One is this hilarious woman on TikTok named Lene Monet, and her series called I Don't Like That. And a fellow rare mama, Kelly Waterman, on Instagram. This is Infinity Pump Edition. If you know, you know. I don't know if there are as many swear words from you that maybe I express. You know, you're just going about your business, saving the world, keeping it from crumbling, running to appointments, working, laughing, blah, blah, blah. And then beep, beep, beep. Let's start with the bags, shall we? You rip open the plastic to unfold the new bag of the day. What you learn is that after you take off the lid of the pointy end, that the piece of plastic that connects it to the tube is loose on every single one. They come loose. They don't look like they're loose, but they are. Why? Why are they loose? Does it have the option to connect to some other kind of port that I don't know about? Please tell me. If you don't immediately tighten that thing, you will forget. And if you forget, then the food will splooge out before it makes its way into the extension. I don't like that. When you pick up a used extension to clean it or move it somewhere, and the clamp isn't closed and the liquid just shoots out, I don't like that. When you're using a fresh extension and the small port doesn't stay closed well until it's like broken in a little bit or you push on it really, really hard, I don't like that. When you've been using an extension for too long and it starts to harden, and when you unclamp it for a feeding, the tube actually stays creased and it prevents the food from flowing through, I don't like that. When you grab a used bag out of the backpack the next morning to throw it away, you're fully dressed somehow, and the long tube just like flings into the air, spraying food all over your outfit. I don't like that. When your food is too thick and you didn't dilute it enough or shake it enough, and it keeps error coding, no flow, no flow. I'm looking at you, orange chicken. I don't like that. When you are on top of your game and getting all the tasks done and feel 1 inch ahead of schedule, which is like a mile in our life, and wonder, why hasn't the pump finished yet? And you go to check it, and you somehow have cleared the rate, and it's been on 0.1 for the last 40 minutes. I don't like that. When you forget to prime the tubing with water and pour the food in first, and then you have to give your thumb carpal tunnel holding down the prime button while it moves at a glacial pace through the tube. I don't like that. When the pesky blue lid just keeps coming loose and won't close, and then it explodes in the food backpack and you've lost half of a feed. I don't like that. When who knows who did it or how it happened this time, and you fed the bed or the couch or the car seat. I don't like that. Holding down a screaming child every 3 months to replace the button. I don't like that. I know you can all laugh at this annoying stuff with me while also being so grateful that we can feed our kids and give them water and medicine. May we all have a random towel, a bag of wipes, or some old face masks in a pinch with us when we are out in the world and have a bag splooge or a familiar puke. And may we always pat ourselves on the back when we catch it in midair. I do like that.